Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on our wrestling review and you. And here we will the go again. And I didn't think I'd be talking about the answer so um so soon, but it um it turns out he's still on and is on enjoying JCW. Now basically if you didn't know, if you saw last week's episode of JCW one, say you have Violent J who's the who's the on air commissioner actually say that he is looking for an investor or um executive to take the company forward. Um, a fun storyline of course now as we all know the answer so for some reason seems to still kind of attract roles in the creative department of wrestling companies. You saw that he's doing stuff with the National Wrestling Alliance, which is now owned by Billy Organ of the Smashing Pumpkins. And now he's apparently joined JCW, so I'm also concerned about the answer so joining JCW. First off the bat, I'm a JCW fan. I've just recently, I've just recently become a viewer of the product. Um, I do enjoy, I do enjoy what ICP are trying to do, and they're trying to sort of um, and the sort of more edgy sort of aspect of professional wrestling and of professional wrestling if the um um if the technical style basically eh, and add a bit of um comedy into the shows also. But this is a problem I'm having with and sort of so there's gonna be pointless or unins filled with 2 minute matches on each show and you're gonna have and you're gonna have shock just you're gonna have just shock or shock value that sort of there's no sort of premeditated build up to it because that's what the answer show's all about. You're gonna get lots of sort of creative decisions as I've said um, as I've said in my previous rant in the kid, you're gonna get kinda self-indulgent based stuff stuff that he finds um entertaining and etc. And like the guy doesn't know he's a arse for his elbow, to be totally honest. If you, as I said in my previous in my previous funds or over a deal a um a couple of videos ago, and personally, I'm still going to tune in. I'm still going to tune in to get of the product I get because I do enjoy a lot of the rest of them. As it's not their fault that they've got a dick head now, now in the creative department, and I mean, and I do like, and I do like ITP, but on the last decision, I don't think it's the best decision for the product moving forward. To be totally honest, but if you see answer the show is like the brand in the Rogers of professional wrestling. He's a unhit under art, and the best of it is the best the attitude era, as I said in my previous video, had actually been uh, and written by the more intelligent and the more intelligent people in the creative and yeah and and yeah, and I'm not really too fond of the yeah, now this now this kind of heroic but this kind of burrow on JCW for Annika on JCW for an account who attend um the shows etc. You now have big veto like, or also on the roster now because he's kind of palsy with and sort of so you see Um, I can't remember who the told like also assaults, but anyway, um, but anyway after he does that, and sort of so it's an awful um, it's an awful or oh etc. And you're like, oh my God, he's done it again. He's involved himself in storyline. And you think, oh Jesus, this is WCW with thousand and all over again. And the guy is just not a good. The guy is just not a good on-screen character either. Like he couldn't organize something or Uri, cause like he's rap being an on-screen in character. The guy is over. He, as I said, he looks a bit like a J. And my last video, um, he's he's awful creative, eh, and the best of it is he thinks his shit is the best um shit that's ever been invented to the best things since sliced you're now going to get a shitty title will change it from or reason you're gonna get shit like you are gonna get shit heel turns that make more sense like in WCW like the Bill Gold heel on you're gonna get all of this unnecessary push happening every week that makes no more sense. And I feel for the rest of them off because I do enjoy like a majority of the roster are and this guy destroys everything he touches because he's not because on TNA he was kind of a couple of times they and um he couldn't get anywhere near WWE so ever. Oh, and even though I enjoyed some of the content in the 20 ends, etc., the damage was already done in 2002, and obviously and Russo came in, mm, and TNA was an NWA sort of territory, and then WCW, every single aspect of his storytelling was a pain in the hole. Having Hogan sort of laid down how in Havoc 1999, the Judy Bag one on a forklift. Um, the Judy Bag woman on a forklift after match is uh, his decision to put the WCW heavyweight championship on himself. I talked about in the previous or and the answer so and I hope to God it doesn't up JCW because there is a lot I enjoy about that product and I just have this horrible I I have this horrible um sensation at the back of my mind actually is saying he's gonna screw up another thing you enjoy and he's gonna just shite all over ICP's very hard very hard or us to provide an entertaining alternative and I would just actually like to say to Violent J I I do enjoy JCW but having Vince or Russo jump up work now is really not a good idea. Now, obviously, this is several episodes. This is several episodes, and or on maybe it's just a oh I don't know. Oh, but because JCW and this is it, it's not actually televised live. It shows. So obviously there could be a few or on, but obviously with Violet and Jay actually are hanging up the fact the fact that he was looking for an investor on a more after each episode, and now if the spoiler being out here on X, I really I really do feel that this is a big mistake, and you've seen pictures of the answer show and an insane killing horsey jersey, so it's official, and I just hope to her eyes it doesn't that he's a good company. I'll still tune in to see I'll still tune in to see what exactly happens, but I know this guy inside out, and I know he's going to screw things up, and I'm not actually slagging off I'm not actually slagging off the draw or or um but, I'm slagging off the fact that I'm slagging off the fact that answer show um has basically joined the um company. I'm not a fan of this at all. I know exactly where it's heading, and I'm just a bit panicky about it because I I have enjoyed JCW, but I think Russo is the wrong choice to help creatively, and even as an on-screen character. But anyway, so let me know your of what's next in section, and I'll see you all very soon, and I'll be back again with another video at some point very soon. Remember, but hit the like here and subscribe and leave me on my in the comment section, and I'll see you all soon.